Online, Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, a security guard is crushed to death by a steel gate. Market vendor shot dead in Rio Claro. Citizens told to brace for adverse weather over the weekend starting from tomorrow. And internationally, Italian president resigns as coalition collapses. And now the news in detail. A security officer was killed when a steel gate fell on him while at his workplace this morning. Police believe 40-year-old Stephen Noriega of Five Rivers, Aruca, was making his rounds checking the compound in El Socorro during his shift when the freak accident occurred. Officers were alerted by Noriega's supervisor, who could not get on to him. When the officers arrived on the compound, they found Noriega pinned beneath an iron gate. He was said to be unresponsive and bleeding from a wound to the head. It is believed the security officer was making his rounds checking the compound when the gate fell on him. A 41-year-old market vendor was fatally shot in front of his Rio Claro home last night. Mitcham Hamid of Granger Hill, Guayari Road, Rio Claro, was said to be in the gallery with his friends around 9 p.m. when a black Toyota Corolla stopped in front of his home. Hamid walked up to the vehicle and began speaking with a man who came out of the rear passenger seat. Shortly afterwards, Hamid began walking back to his house when someone called out to him from inside the car. Hamid walked to the driver's side and several gunshots were heard and he fell to the ground. The occupant with whom Hamid was speaking then walked up to him and shot him several times more. The man returned to the vehicle, which then sped off. The Trinidad and Tobago Met Office is advising citizens of inclement weather over the weekend. In a Facebook post, the Met Office said due to a combination of approaching tropical waves and the ITCZ, this weekend's weather from Friday, which is tomorrow, is expected to be cloudy with showers or rain and possible thunderstorms in a few areas. No weather alerts have yet been issued. Citizens are asked to continue to monitor weather conditions and updates from official sources. Internationally, Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi is to resign hours after his coalition party collapsed. The former head of the European Central Bank has led a unity government since February 2021. In a statement, the Prime Minister said the conditions necessary to carry on with the coalition government were no longer there, and the pact of trust that the government is based on has gone. He said he will hand in his resignation to the President of the Republic this evening. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the streets, 919 FM, and online, Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, a security guard is crushed to death by a steel gate. Market vendor shot dead in Rio Claro. Citizens told to brace for adverse weather over the weekend starting from tomorrow. And internationally, Italian President